Yeah, they are called training dummies in game, so you will need that later on too. Then we have this helpful man collecting some wood, chopping some tree for a poor farmer who broke his arm, or I don't know what exactly he had.
Yeah, or here, very funny quest. You need to bring back some escaped pigs to the farmers. And
yeah, the poor piggies didn't know where they come from, so you have to catch them. And one very special, very cool quest I personally like, because I had to do it like 5 times in our office with the others. They needed help. You have to go to a special zone. You can do it with a group, you can try it alone, as you like. And you have to make the final test before entering the open world of TERA. All these quests have been on the starting island. Here you have to protect little Sorsha for, I think, 8 minutes.
Yeah. So all your quests we have seen here are from the first 10 levels of TERA, so more will come, of course.
And it's very important to say, he mentioned it, hey, TERA is a grinder. No, it's not. You can reach the maximum level of TERA. You can earn every single experience point you need by doing only quests. You won't have to spend a minute with grinding. You can do everything with quests.
Yeah. And, of course, we have more fighting quests than in other MMOs. But seriously, guys, I ask you to request yourself, if you own a game with the most thrilling and exciting action-based combat system, why not using it in fights? Because it makes fun. And maybe we should just change our gaming habits. So we have the best combat system, let's use it.
Yeah, let's use the combat system. But if I earned every achievement, if I've done every quest, if I ruled every battleground, what is there to do left? And now we are proud to announce a very, very special feature.
Yeah, the political system, some of you already heard about this. In TERA, you will have a kind of sandbox meta gameplay in the end game itself. It's up to the players themselves to define the rules in the world of TERA. Meaning we have a political system which based mainly on democratic principles. And Florian, can you maybe?
Yes. Yeah, so even every small town, as you can see here, in a region has its own Vanarch, which is kind of a lord. And out of all these Vanarchs, there will be elected Exarch. And the 2 main cities that we have in-game right now will be ruled by the Exarch, which are comparable to kings. And you really, really rule these regions if you are Exarch or Vanarch. But yeah, how becoming a Vanarch?
Yeah, for being a candidate for the political system, you need to have to achieve the max level, and you need also to be a guild leader. So these are the requirements to be a candidate for the political system. Here on the screen, you can see some regions. This is the interface of the election register, the NPC, who's handling the political system. And there you can choose the region you want to apply for the democratic principle. But also important to mention, there are some specific areas where you can claim the power, where you can reach the power by PvP.
So I can go to that region, slay the guild that owns that region, and so claim the power of the former guild leader and become the Vanarch by myself.
Okay. The question now is, what are the benefits of being a Vanarch or Exarch?
Yeah, there are a lot of benefits if you are a Vanarch or even an Exarch. You will get, of course, a special mount, some kind of special armor, a special weapons. You will have the possibility to set server messages for your specific reason. You can even relocate NPCs. So if there is an instance in your special region that you are ruling, and you don't have an NPC there, and you say, hey, it would be very nice if there would be a potion vendor, you can relocate a potion vendor from a city to the instance entrance. You can even declare your own region to a PvP zone, or if it is already a PvP zone, you can declare it a PvE zone.
Correct. And additionally, one of the most important features, or I would say possibilities, are the taxes. As a leader, you can adjust the taxes, independent if it's a skill trainer, or the crafting trainer, or normal vendors, or the auctionery fee, you can adjust it. So, but for doing this, you, I would say you need a kind of special currency, the so-called policy points, to gain those policy points, you will have to do some special quests only enabled when you are a leader or exarch or vanarch. So you have some, I would say, so-called lord quests. So you can earn some policy points, and with those policy points, you are able to do the things we presented before. And additionally, you can earn some policy points by players' recommendations. So if you are a leader, of course, be polite and always nice to your population.
Yeah, so don't just set the taxes to maximum. I guess you won't be re-elected afterwards, or I'm pretty sure. Let's come to the next point, Henning. That's the point I would like you to answer the question, why aren't we live with TERA? What is the future of TERA? Why are the Koreans playing and why are we not?
Yeah, it's a good point. I have to start again from the big picture. We have different cultures. We have different gaming cultures. For example, the Asian gaming culture, the European, or also the American one. And each one are different. Different in the way how the players perceive the game, what they expect from a game, or how they want to play. So for bridging the gap between those cultures, some minor tweaks are necessary. Minor tweaks in the way how the lore, the background story becomes told, or also the quest text becomes rewritten. Of course, the typical localization. So TERA will have in the anterior Europe French, English, and German voices or text. And
both of them, actually. Also, the NPCs will talk in the specific language.
Yeah, and some minor tweaks in the gameplay itself, so some balancing issues. And you can imagine that this needs some time, but it's not everything bad to wait for TERA, because, Florian?
Yeah, as we mentioned before, we are raising the number of quests so that we can guarantee the fact that you will reach the maximum level without grinding. And, of course, there is a big Korean update starting this time, and we will have the content of the Korean update in our release content. Also, we'll have a lot of improvement in these patches. We'll have a big balancing and bug fixing. We'll have more additional content, additional features. Can you give us a few examples?
Stick at the content first.
Okay.
So we will have 10 new zones, 4 new dungeons, new skills, new boss monsters. And now let's come to the features themselves. We will have battleground ranking for the PvP players. And something I personally really like, you can recolor the armor. As we have seen, the armors are already really pretty in TERA, but now you can customize them more.
You will learn about more about that in the graphics panel later on.
Same model, same armor, but different color. And also a really cool feature I personally like, because I'm a crafter, you can craft weapon effects, like the famous burning sword or a lance with an ice effect.
So actually, your weapons will glow?
Looks like.
Yeah, so your weapons will glow when you're riding into the battle, and he will do this this profession to make other weapons glow. So, Henning, the next thing we can announce to you is a very special thing. We signed a new partnership, and we are enormously proud to present the distributor. Our partner for distribution in Europe for TERA will be Ubisoft, one of the most experienced, one of the world's greatest distributors.
You can say they are the leading, or one of the leading global distributors.
Yeah.
So Ubisoft will bring TERA to the European markets, and so we established a really cool network or setup with Ubisoft, Bluehole, and us for bringing you TERA.
Yeah, bringing
but
you
without
TERA.
mentioning the release date. No, I'm sorry.
No release date today. Yeah, no dates for you. Thank you very much. Thank you, Henning, and let's all wait for this.
Yeah, the first look on the European cover of TERA. This is the way how we want to communicate TERA as a really colorful game.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you, Henning, for giving us this fantastic glimpse into the world of TERA. Please give it up for Henning Schmidt, Product Manager. Thank you. Yeah, thanks, Henning. And I would like to bring Marco Neubert back to the stage, who will give you some additional information. Come up, Marco. Who will give you some additional information regarding your panels, what we'll eat, and I don't know exactly.
Okay, so just add a few things. The Kastanik, Vonja, will be here at the stage for 30 minutes to take photos. So if you want to take a photo,